Welcome back, one and all, to another episode as your stomach turns. No, wait a minute. No. A good cook with Ron. I knew I'd get it. Stomach my turn. Never know. Okay. Who likes the sloppy Joe, or what they call Manwich sauce? Yeah. Raise your hand. You ain't raising your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. We're going to make some. And we're going to make it without the fruit and corn syrup and floozy, whatever that stuff is, and the other junk. We're not putting all that in there, like the citric acids, amino, rot your teeth out stuff. I don't know what it all is, but I'm not putting none of that in there. What we're going to do, we're going to start off. Well, you guys, while I was waiting for y'all to show up, I waited a long time too. That's okay. I got nothing but time. I chopped up some fine, not really fine, just rough chop, mushrooms, onions. I got some garlic and some olive oil. And we're going to put some olive oil, roughly about 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let that heat up a little bit. And I need, because we're going to can a couple of these jars. I'm not going to go crazy with it, like making 40 cans. I'm not going to do it. Just a couple cans. You're going to need some crushed tomatoes, which you guys know I do my own. And some tomato paste, some chili powder, soy sauce, yellow mustard, some lean parents watch your sister sauce. I don't know why they call it that, but that's okay. Some of the ketchup, and I'm going to throw a little bit of ginger in it. Not much, just a teaspoon. Just because it's good for you. It'll make your eyes better. No, it won't. That's carrots. It'll settle your stomach. That's true. Once this gets to being warmed up. But while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and we're going to take off and add 1 quart of, and a quarter, or yeah, a little over a quarter, with some water. Okay, and then I'm gonna tomato paste. Give it one of those, and the ends fall right off. Look at that. I'm not talking one end. You hit it hard enough, both ends come off. Just boop. You just got to hit it. Give it a Judy chop. Okay, let's get that down in there. And give that a good mixy mix. Something that didn't want to come out of there. You believe that? Stubbornness. It's just stubbornness. Stay, boo-boo. Let's throw this in the rubbish. Get it out of our way. Okay. Let's check our oil here. Yep. Put in our onions and our mushrooms. Now, if you don't like mushrooms, don't put them in there. That's just a suggestion. Like I like some mushrooms and stuff, so let's wipe that off so we don't contaminate everything. And I'm going to throw in 2 big tablespoons and a half of garlic. Okay. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take, let's see. Let me think about this a second here. A cup of ketchup. I need a cup. Let's get the cup up here. We'll need a cup. So we're going to make a squirty squirt. Squirty squirt some more. Like that. We're going to add that. So since we're making a little bit extra, so we're going to do that. So we're going to come over here, open this lid again, and we're going to squirty squirt about a half. I promise that was a ketchup. I promise. Okay. Alright. We got our ketchup in there. Let's give our stuff a little flippity-doo-dah. Move our ketchup out of the way. Put our lid over here. Put some hot water in that. And I'm going to reuse this jar here in a minute. After I clean it. Okay, now that I got the ketchup in there, we're going to have some brown sugar. And with the brown sugar, it says two tablespoons. There's one. There's two. There's a little bit more, about 2.5. Now that we got the brown sugar in, now we're going to keep on. We're going to do with some Watch Your Sister sauce. Okay, it says 2 tablespoons. One, 2.5. Okay, we got that's out of the way. Now, all we're going to do is some yellow mustard, and we're going to get about 1.5 tablespoons. Let's give this a mixy mix. Okay, let's do this in here. That was the mustard. Or my wife, I'm not sure. No, it was mustard. Okay, and then a little taste of soy sauce, about a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And since we're doing a little bit, I'm going to give it a taste of about 1.5. Okay, ginger. Opened up the wrong side. Now this, I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Now that all that's done, let's give this a flip again. Okay. Let's get a whip and give this a good mix. Stay in the pot, guys. And you say, Ron, that ain't thick enough. Don't worry, we'll get that. And with this, all you'll need when you're ready to use it, even if you're going to do it right away, is just a pound of ground beef. Put this in it, and you mix it up, and it will be thick enough for making Manwich. That's what we're fixing to do. We're going to put this on the eye. Oh, you should be in my kitchen right now. Well, if all of you was in here, would be crowded. But the smell vision we need. Put that in the zinc. This. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Wipe my hand down again. All right. Let's go mix this up. It's a little thicker, but you see it's got a lot of tomatoes in it because it's crushed tomatoes. And this that's nice. Okay, set that off for a sec. We're going to take and we're going to add a couple tablespoons of flour into this. And we're going to mix it. Make a paste. And maybe we'll add a little bit more olive oil. And you want to fry this a while to make sure you get the flour taste out, because if not, you'll taste the flour. Okay, now we're going to add that in here, like that. Well, I was going to put that over there, but let's put this right back here. I'll put this over here, get it cooking good. And let's mix this real well. Okay, well that's cooking a minute. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, don't get excited here. Let it boil. Alright, let's take a dipper and just fill the jars. Oh, splashed right on my finger and my shirt. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Okay. You have 2 cans right there and a little extra for dinner. Now, when you do this, when you cook the sauce. It's really nice. Like I said, if you like sloppy joes or your kids do, great stuff. So all I can say with this mess that I made in the kitchen, I made a mel of a Hess again. But that's the fun of cooking. And you get it all over your shirt. Go figure that one. Okay. Anyway, do like that. Get in the kitchen, make a mel of a Hess. Can you up a couple? Because like I said, through the winter, this will last forever. If you want to, I'm going to put the recipe in the description, like I always do. And you can take and double, triple, however you want to do it. If you want to make up 20 jars to last you the season, or if you want to make up a bunch of jars, and then for your kids, especially if your grandkids like it. Mine do. So do my great grandkids. So I'm going to take a jar to them and let them try it, see if they like it. I may do more. But when it's canning season, it's canning season. I can a lot of things. Did 20 or 11, 12, 14 jars of pickles yesterday again. So, yeah. So all I can say, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Help me with getting to 100,000 people or 1,000,000 people or however many people want to watch. And until next time, America, keep cooking.